Hello, I'm Brandon Pye. I'm a music producer and a student currently enrolled at Full Sail University's Music Production Bachelor of Science program. In this podcast, we're going to talk with fellow musician and producer Ryan Douglas Pye, who has been a professional musician with the Indie 1925 out of Florida for over 15 years. And for the last 4 years, he's been working tirelessly in the Portsmouth, New Hampshire area, amassing a network of talented musicians and artists with the intent of creating an audio and visual experience like no other. What do you see as the role of the visual arts in our mass-mediated world, particularly in your profession? Visual arts play a humongous role in our society today. If you think about the fact that in this day and age, everybody has a camera on their phone or a iPad or a tablet that they can do graphic design on the go or sketch on the go and upload it to a social media site within minutes. Within hours, it can be seen by hundreds and thousands of people, appreciated. Within the week, it could be viral. Within the month, you could be in a gallery. That was something that was not possible even 20 years ago. With new communications and media technologies, imagery is almost instantly available. Do you believe that this has a positive or negative influence on the industry? I definitely believe it's a positive thing for most industries, but in the music industry, you can have your choice of who's going to do your promotional posters or your album covers. You can have a gentleman in Dubois make it for you and halfway across the world, and then have it in your inbox the next morning and have Kinko's printing it off, which is something that is just amazing. It allows you to really explore and find the person that's perfect for your project, and most likely at a much cheaper cost than if you were to go through the old traditional means. What popular images are frequently rechanneled throughout the entertainment industry? Well, unfortunately, the images you see most in today's society are of celebrities and glamour and this false body image that is kind of thrown around and, in my opinion, has a pretty detrimental effect on our upcoming generations, especially our young women. Unfortunately, fine pieces of art and the things that we've kind of been discussing are not front and center. Are there particular images that this industry has popularized or created? Sure, there are many album covers, band posters, photographs that are great. But for me, the one that's kind of tested time, it's a great image, and I think generations of people can recognize it without any sense of text, is Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon cover. Who is one of your favorite visual artists, and what is your favorite style of visual art? I'd have to say off the top of my head, Salvador Dali. I lived in Florida near St. Pete, used to go to the museum as often as I could. I just love his stuff. It's just weirdly beautiful. Has knowledge of famous artworks influenced your creative process? Well, yes and no. I can't think of one particular piece that has made me go and just write a song about it, but I think we're influenced by everything that we see and hear in a day. I thought it was interesting in researching for this project the relationship that has existed between the two mediums for hundreds of years, both directly and indirectly, which is why I chose to kind of litter or sprinkle through the podcast little bits of art and little factoids about songs that are actually written from the passion of seeing these pieces. For me, that was just very amazing, and I think it's going to help me to look differently at pieces of art, especially when looking for inspiration in songwriting.